Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're recapping the Outcast, the Chinese fantasy action series packed with martial arts, supernatural powers, ancient secrets, and one of the most mysterious heroines in anime-inspired television. This is the story of an ordinary college student who discovers he's the heir to a legendary power and is thrown into a hidden world where every supernatural faction wants him dead. Before we start, be sure to subscribe and leave a like to support the channel. Now, buckle up. It's about to get cinematic. A dying man once begged a mysterious immortal girl to end his life. But behind this strange request was a secret that had been hidden for decades. And everything began on the day when a normal college student named Zhang Chulan had his ordinary life completely destroyed. At first glance, Zhang was nothing special. He was the kind of person everyone ignored. At school, he was constantly bullied by troublemakers who stole his meal card and even his new phone. Instead of fighting back, he could only smile awkwardly and apologize. One day, he received a shocking phone call from his hometown. His grandfather's grave had been destroyed, and even more terrifying, the body inside had disappeared. Zhang immediately rushed back home. Walking toward the empty tomb, he was determined to find out the truth. That was when he noticed a mysterious young woman nearby. She was calmly digging through the graveyard as if she was searching for something. Zhang immediately suspected her. Thinking he had found the person responsible, he secretly took out his phone and started recording, hoping to capture evidence. But just as he focused the camera on her, something terrifying happened. When he turned around, the strange girl was already standing right beside him. Zhang panicked and immediately ran away. But he soon discovered that escaping from this mysterious girl would not be so easy. The girl suddenly attacked him and tried to bury him alive. But at that moment, several corpse-like creatures suddenly emerged from the graveyard. The girl completely ignored Zhang and turned her attention toward the creatures. Her name was Feng Baobao. She was a mysterious girl who showed almost no emotions, but possessed incredible strength and sharp instincts. With calm and precise movements, she quickly defeated the strange creatures one after another. Seeing this unbelievable scene, Zhang was completely shocked. Realizing that this was far beyond anything he could understand, he took the chance to escape. But he had no idea that this strange girl would soon appear again in his life. The next day, when Zhang returned to university, he discovered that Baobao had somehow appeared at his school. She had already discovered that Zhang was hiding something. The weak and useless student everyone saw was only an act. She wanted to force him to reveal his true power. With no other choice, Zhang finally stopped pretending. A golden energy suddenly erupted from his body. Realizing he could no longer hide his strength, he prepared to fight. This was the secret technique his grandfather had taught him since childhood, the golden light spell. But Zhang quickly realized that his power was nowhere near enough. Baobao easily avoided his attacks and completely overwhelmed him with her incredible speed and strength. During the fight, his clothes were torn apart, leaving him in a humiliating situation. The girl quickly took a photo of his embarrassing state and used it to threaten him. If he refused to obey her, his picture would be exposed to everyone. With no way to protect his identity, Zhang had no choice but to accept her strange demand and recognize Baobao as his master. What he didn't know was that this was only the beginning. He had already stepped into a hidden world known as the world of supernatural practitioners. In this world existed people who could control the energy inside their bodies called qi. They possessed abilities far beyond ordinary humans. And Zhang's grandfather was once one of the greatest legends among them. Decades ago, he created one of the 8 legendary techniques, a mysterious power known as the origin of qi, a technique considered the ultimate secret of cultivation. After his disappearance, everyone believed that this power had been passed down to his only grandson. And that made Zhang the target of every powerful faction. The first group to appear was a dangerous underground organization known as the Complete Ones. Unlike ordinary fighters, they had no rules and followed only their own desires. Their members possessed terrifying abilities. One could control human desire and manipulate people's emotions. Another could lend his own energy to others, giving ordinary people incredible strength, but at a devastating cost. And the most mysterious member could extract memories directly from a person's mind. Their goal was simple: capture Zhang and uncover the secret of the origin of qi. Just when the boy was about to have his memories extracted, Baobao and her organization arrived in time to rescue him. On the surface, it looked like a simple delivery company. But in reality, it was a secret organization responsible for maintaining order in the supernatural world. A massive battle immediately broke out, and Baobao's side managed to rescue Zhang. However, they were not the only ones watching. Another powerful faction entered the game. A wealthy business empire led by a legendary practitioner wanted Zhang's hidden power for themselves. Its leader was also the successor of one of the 8 legendary techniques, and he sent his daughter to capture Zhang and uncover the secret of the origin of qi. But she was not the only person after him. A young master from a famous Taoist sect soon appeared. The moment he saw Zhang's golden light spell, he immediately recognized it. To him, this technique belonged only to his own sect. He believed Zhang had stolen a forbidden ability passed down through generations. Surrounded by enemies, Zhang was forced to reveal even more of his hidden power. The golden energy around his body suddenly transformed into powerful lightning. A legendary technique that had disappeared for decades had returned. And this revealed the truth. Zhang's grandfather was never an ordinary man. He was once a genius disciple of the Taoist sect who vanished many years ago. Not only had he mastered both forms of the forbidden lightning technique, but he was also the true creator of the origin of qi. The young master finally understood that Zhang had not stolen this power. He had inherited it. Before the conflict could continue, Baobao stepped in and stopped the fight. Instead of attacking him, the young master invited Zhang to participate in the upcoming supernatural tournament held by the sect. The winner would gain the highest position among practitioners and have the chance to uncover the secrets hidden within the sect. For Zhang, this was not just a competition. It was his only opportunity to discover the truth behind his grandfather's mysterious past. However, Zhang still wanted to stay away from the spotlight. His grandfather had always warned him that people who stood out would eventually attract danger. All he wanted was a normal life. But Baobao knew that was impossible now. The only way to uncover the truth was for Zhang to enter the tournament, rise to the top, and gain access to the secrets buried within the sect. To prepare him, she taught him her own mysterious cultivation technique. Just as Zhang decided to finally face his destiny, a former enemy returned with shocking news. Using his ability to extract memories, he recovered the final fragments hidden inside Zhang's grandfather's remains, and what he discovered completely shattered Zhang's world. The memory showed Baobao killing his grandfather. Unable to accept what he had seen, Zhang ran away and sought refuge with another powerful organization, hoping to learn the truth for himself. But Baobao soon tracked him down. The moment they met again, Zhang confronted her about his grandfather's death. Before she could explain anything, another enemy suddenly attacked. Baobao was seriously injured while protecting Zhang. Moments later, members of her organization arrived and took control of the situation. Instead of treating Zhang like an enemy, they brought him to a hospital. There, an elderly man lay on his deathbed. He was the same man who had stood beside Baobao on the night Zhang's grandfather died. He was the only person left who knew the entire truth. The old man gently grabbed Zhang's hand. In an instant, Zhang was pulled into the old man's memories. 70 years earlier, when the old man was only a little boy, his family had discovered a young girl wandering alone in the mountains. That girl was Baobao. With nowhere to go, they welcomed her into their home, gave her food, and treated her like family. For a short time, they lived together peacefully. Then one day, a group of bandits attacked the village. To protect everyone, Baobao defeated every last one of them by herself. Instead of thanking her, the terrified villagers believed she was a monster, and they demanded that she leave. The boy's family wanted to protect her, but they had no choice. To survive, they were forced to abandon both Baobao and the village. It became the greatest regret of the boy's life. As he grew older, he spent decades searching for her. Eventually, he found Baobao again. By then, she had suffered countless hardships. While searching for her own past, she had been tricked, exploited, and even sold by people who took advantage of her innocence. Determined to make up for abandoning her, the old man stayed by her side. Together, they followed every clue they could find about her forgotten memories. Their search eventually led them to Zhang's grandfather. When they finally met him, he was already dying from a deadly poison. Even so, he immediately recognized Baobao. It seemed he knew something about her mysterious past. Just as he was about to reveal the truth, the entire memory world suddenly shattered. Zhang was thrown back into reality. The Complete Ones had launched an attack and they had come for one reason: to make sure Zhang would never learn the truth. The elderly man was killed before he could reveal the secret. The rest of the people inside the hospital were placed under hypnosis. Even Zhang fell under their control. Unable to resist, he turned his own power against Baobao. Within moments, everyone had been defeated. Believing they had finally won, the members of the Complete Ones began celebrating. One of them even opened a bottle of champagne. But the celebration was only another betrayal. The champagne had been poisoned. One member secretly knocked out his own teammate. Instead of sharing the reward, he planned to sell Zhang himself and keep all the money. While Zhang drifted in and out of consciousness, one final memory appeared before him. It was his grandfather's last request. Rather than revealing every secret, the old man entrusted everything to Baobao. He asked her to protect Zhang no matter what. He believed that only by staying beside his grandson would the hidden truth eventually reveal itself. And because the poison had already doomed him, he made one final request. He begged Baobao to end his suffering. Only then did Zhang finally understand. For the past 12 years, Baobao had quietly kept her promise. She had protected him from the shadows while carrying the blame for a crime she never committed. Overcome with guilt, Zhang finally woke up. The anger that had consumed him disappeared. This time, he understood who his true enemies were. Using the full power he had inherited from his grandfather, Zhang fought back against the remaining enemy. After an intense battle, he finally defeated him. At last, the truth about his grandfather's death had been revealed. But the greatest mystery still remained. Who was Baobao? Where did she come from? And why had she remained unchanged for more than 70 years? All of those answers pointed toward one destination, the upcoming supernatural tournament. This time, Zhang would no longer run away. He would face the entire supernatural world. He would uncover the secrets behind his grandfather, the origin of Qi, and Baobao's forgotten past. And this time, instead of Baobao protecting him, he would be the one protecting her.